Everybody, it's time for Intuitive Tuesdays. Today, Mercury is stationing direct. We are going to be exiting this time period of Mercury in retrograde. I sat down this morning and I invited, as I always do, our spiritual board of directors to be present. And I'm asking for whatever message wants to come forth, that it will not be impeded in any way, and that this message will be for the highest, greatest good, the collective consciousness, everybody that's watching this video right now. Today is a potentially difficult day emotionally for a lot of people as the U.S. finally it's the final day going to the polls for this election. We are a country, a world that's extremely polarized right now. And to me, that's where the dark side wins. The more polarized we become, the more us against them mentality, and we've all seen it, the further away we are getting from the light and the truth. So that's how I feel about it. And my prayer is that we will be able to rise above. And that's the entire focus of what I feel like I'm here to do, is just to be another voice crying in the wilderness that we have to choose love. We have to raise our vibration. So let's get right into it. I have several decks of cards. I really want to just let this flow today. I want to intuit this and see where we go. I'm going to start with the Wisdom of Avalon deck, which I just really love. Especially around this time of the year. This is a kind of a Celtic deck, and the Celtic traditions, that's where Halloween originally came forth from, the Celtic tradition of Samhain. And I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. So let's just do a little shuffle on these cards and see what the first message is. Oh, there's one that two that popped out. Oh, interesting. Disruption and the cow. I'm real interested in seeing this. So disruption, the card of disruption. Let's look at it a little bit closer. Those of you who are in my Nourishing Roots group, we're just starting a brand new November wellness program. And yesterday, my daughter and I drove about an hour outside of Tulsa to Blue Stem Falls. And we witnessed a gorgeous, like one of the most breathtaking waterfalls that I've ever witnessed in my life. So this is interesting that this card is coming up. And then on our way, we were almost to the falls. We were driving through what seemed like to be like pasture area. And there were these cows that were sitting literally on the road. And we had to kind of, veer around them. And we stopped and she took pictures of the cows. They were really cute, but they didn't seem to be that interested in what we were up to. So let's read about card number 39, Disruption. Oh, I have a feeling this does have to do with the vibration and the world stage. This marker warns of a shaky foundation placed on a fault line. At best, this reminds you that shakeups are necessary when you need a wake-up call. It's a warning for you to be diligent and alert when making your decisions. This can also portend a toppling of plans or ideas, or a total destruction of something hard-won, worked for, or desired. Be reminded that the way of the goddess is one of mystery and chaos. And chaos is the ultimate cleanser. Disruption brings delays and upsets that have a hidden gift of opportunity within them. This is the time to rethink, rebuild, and refortify that which was previously unstable, or it allows you the opportunity to begin anew. Without this gift, you wouldn't be adequately supported later on when you'll need it most. The The greater message reminds you that in life, all people, places, concepts, and things are but fleeting on the path to wholeness. Only spirit is stable and eternal. Such is the wisdom of Avalon. Interesting. Disruption. 39, 3 and 9, 12, 3. It's a 3 card. 3 in numerology is a powerful number. Let's see what the cow has to add to that. That was the other card that I pulled. The cow's number 20. Nourishment, abundance, asking, and receiving. Oh, this is sweet. The cow says, "Take my milk. I can always feed you. I eat the grass of God, goddess, and in turn, I pass the good fortune on to you. Nourishment is never ending when I appear on your path. Don't forget to till the soil so that the grass may grow. Abundance is made manifest out of a universal system. Do your part, and I will do mine with joy. Ask, and you'll receive all of the blessings that I have to offer." The cow reminds us that there is no shortage of blessing in the world. Ask to partake in infinite abundance, and you will indeed get exactly what you need. Yesterday I did kind of an opening video in our private group, and you can be part of our group, and I would love to invite you to come and be part of Nourishing Roots for November. We talked about fear being the lowest resonating emotion on the scale of resonance, vibration, frequency. And I think what these two cards together are telling us, what I'm intuitively getting from this, is that although the disruption is at play right now, I mean, no matter what happens in this election, no matter what side you consider yourself to be on, it's going to be disruptive, no matter what. And I think what we have to do, those of us who are on our spiritual path, that are in touch with the heartstrings that we have, is to recognize that there is no lack. Yay, there's Jeannie. There is no lack. That's a concept, that's a belief, but that's not the reality. So no matter what it looks like on the outside, no matter what stimuli is happening around us, we are building our roots on a foundation that's eternal, that is not based on current events. Yes, they'll have an effect on us. Of course they will. They always do. But they are not the be-all, end-all. And so as we tap into the abundance, that the message that the cow is bringing us, abundance, nourishment, asking and receiving, connecting to one another, and raising our vibration to the point where we realize that we are a collective community, no matter what religious beliefs we have, no matter what political beliefs we have, that when it gets right down to the end of the day, what really matters is how well have we loved ourselves and those around us. I believe that that was the 13th commandment given by Master Jesus, that we are to love our neighbor as we love ourselves. And so in doing that, sometimes we have to lay down our rigidity, lay down our righteousness in some of the things that we have believed. Let go and let God. Let's pull one more card for this public portion of the reading where everybody will have access to this. I'm going to pull a card from the Gaia deck. The Gaia deck is lovely. I've pulled cards from it before. We're all here together watching on planet Earth, no matter where you are right now, wherever you're watching from. Surrender. Surrendering to the yet known. Surrendering to what we don't know yet. But we don't have to have fear. We don't choose fear. We don't have to choose fear at all. Okay. I'm asking for the card to come out that is of the highest. Oh, perfect. You all. Peace. The peace card. How perfect is that? And the other one that fell out right next to it. On the wings of a snow white dove. Isn't the white dove the symbol of peace? Well, I think we have a message coming through, my friends. Let's see what Tony Carmine Salerno has to say about the peace card, which is number 26. I mean, we all know, right? We all feel it already. We feel what that means, and we know the importance of it. Now remember, we started this reading off with the disruption card. So peace is calling for us to dissolve unwanted or disturbing thoughts. This is so good. There is truly no point in worrying about the things that are not within your control. Let's breathe that one in for a second. There is truly no point in worrying about things that are not within your control. Worry does not help anyone, nor does it help resolve anything. On the contrary, it often makes things seem worse than they actually are. Life is such that we can always find something to worry about. Yet, for our own well-being and for the well-being of those around you, it is vital that you learn to deal with things in a more positive way. To stop the endless cycle of disturbing and negative thoughts, you are being advised to train yourself to focus on the positive side of things. Set aside time at the beginning and end of each day to meditate. Yes, there's a reminder again. I've been beating that drum for a while, and it is of critical importance, even if it's 5 minutes a day. 5 minutes a day of soulful, quiet meditation is better than 1 hour once a week. Bringing ourselves into the daily flow of spirit is so important right now. Bring your awareness within. Feel and imagine yourself surrounded by love and light. Allow the universal light of love to fill your heart and your mind. Imagine your thoughts dissolving and floating away into space. Your mind is at peace, clear as a blue sky. Clear as the blue sky that the dove of peace is flying into. Focus on all that you are grateful for in your life and thank Mother Earth and the universe for every blessing. Here's an affirmation for us. I place my trust in the power of love. I trust that all will unfold as it should. My mind is like a clear blue sky. My heart is filled with love. All upon this earth is bathed in a sea of love. It is perfect, isn't it? You all, that is the message. It really is to recognize that as we draw our attention inside of ourselves and we focus on building, growing, nurturing, nourishing deeper roots. Wasn't that? Yep. That was one of the words on Cal, nourishment. That's the title of the November wellness program, Nourishing Roots. That's what it's time to do. No matter what the outcome is today, we can trust and know that everything is in divine order. because love always wins. It's coming forth from an artesianal spring. It's constantly flowing, it's constantly cleaning, it's constantly rinsing through. The disruption of it is actually, what does a flood do? A flood moves away those things that are impeding our progress. It's just part of nature's rhythm. So trust today. Trust that whatever happens, that you're divinely held, guided, and directed. I'm going to carry on with this reading, but if you're watching this on YouTube or in my real life rehab group, the way that you can access the finishing part of this is by joining my inner circle. It's $11 a month. And for $11 a month, I'll put a link underneath this video, and you'll be able to have access to the extended versions of all the videos that I do on Intuitive Tuesday. You'll have access to a private website where I put new and old recipes. I'm always adding old recipes from my old website, Real Food Rehab, Raw Food Rehab. And I'm building a library there so that these recipes will be available. I also have a section on that website called The Daily Mystic, and I do most days add a card reading there for you. For $11 a month, not only are you getting access to so many other things, you get a drastic discount on my private readings if you want to do a private session with me. You're supporting this. You're supporting what I'm doing. You're supporting me being able to spend my time doing this, which is a mission of love, to bring encouragement to you. So if you would like to join us in the inner circle or for November's Nourishing Roots, I have those links. If you are joining Inner Circle, you get to pay whatever you wish to be part of my monthly wellness programs. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.